Hi, I'm Meg Johnson and welcome to today's Motivational Minute, where hopefully you will feel motivated at the end of this video. If you like this video, share it so that I know that you liked it enough to share it with your friends and your family and the people that you love, and then I know what else I can give you because I'd like to give you the things that you would like. So today's Motivational Minute, I'm going to talk about things that, like the times when we are not feeling like we have a lot to offer someone else. And I feel that way kind of a lot because, I mean, physically I'm just so weak and I just get tired. And I'm really pregnant right now, and so it's just hard. It's just hard sometimes. And I don't mean to complain, but you know how it is. You don't have to be me to feel like me right now, right? So anyway, so I had gone out to speak this one night. I gave a fireside. It was pretty close to my home. It was only about 20 minutes away from my house. And when I was done, I get back in my car and I'm driving home. And it's nighttime and it's dark and it's far past my bedtime because I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to do all the things I have to do before my daughter wakes up. So I really like to go to bed at 8:30. I mean, that's just how I roll. I just need that much sleep. Anyway, so, but it's past my bedtime. It's like 9:30 at night. And I'm starving too because I'm really pregnant and I want to eat the world. And so I'm driving and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to find something to eat. Like, I'm only 20 minutes away from home, but I don't feel like I can make it. Like, I don't even think I can make it home to like get some food at home. And I was like, oh my gosh. And anyone who's had this experience being pregnant, you know exactly what I mean, where you're like, I need food immediately. And so there was a little restaurant up there, and so I like quick turn the opposite way from where I need to go. I mean, just like a street up, you know, I could have gone straight for a shorter distance home, but I just went a block up, you know, to go to this little restaurant. I went to Neater's and I got myself a big sandwich and I ate it all. And then when I was done, I was like, oh God, I feel way better. And I start driving. And as I'm driving, well, maybe I probably need to throw in here really quick that I prayed before, like I pulled my car over and I thanked Heavenly Father for helping me on my fireside, which is what, you know, I like to do. And then I was like, Heavenly Father, should I try to make it home? Like, will you strengthen me to make it home, or should I stop and get something to eat? Because I just feel like I need to stop and get something to eat, you know? And then I start driving again, and I'm gonna go straight, but then I feel the Spirit tell me, you know, choose the right. And so I turned right, you know, and I went to that Neater's that was up there on that second corner. So then I get my sandwich and I eat it. And then when I'm done, I pull out, and it's dark. It's really dark. It's winter time. Snowy and cold, and you know, there's not snow on the ground, but there's like remnants of snow, you know, and it's just really frigid. And so I get back on the road and travel my direction home, and I see this man up on the sidewalk, but he's on like a moped, like a motorized scooter. And actually I shouldn't say he's on a moped, I should say he's next to a moped down there fixing it. He's down on the ground fixing his moped. And I pass by him and he doesn't look like the most straight-laced individual. And, but as I pass him, my heart just feels like I feel a prompting from the Spirit that I should stop and offer him help. And I was like, what do I have to offer? Like, I drove just like a few more seconds and I was like, really, Lord, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't, my hands are paralyzed. Like, I gave you my everything today. I woke up at 5:30. I gave you my all till 7:30 when my daughter woke up. I gave her and you my all day long. And then I did this fireside past my bedtime. Woe is me. And I said, I've given you everything I had. What else do I have? But I don't want to shake that feeling off. President Monson says, never, never, never postpone a prompting. And even in my nothingness, with my nothing, I turn my car around and I drive back, and as I turn my car around I realize, oh okay, well maybe I can shine some light on what he's doing, like literally, like not with my knowledge or anything, but my car has headlights that I can point at him. And so I pull over next to him and I'm facing the wrong direction on the road, which it doesn't matter, I'm just trying to light up where he is. And I get real close and I've got my lights on him, and I roll down my window and I'm like, hey, does this help? Can I help you in any way? I mean, I'm thinking maybe I can shine my headlights on you so that you can fix your moped faster. And he's, kind of gruff, and he's like, oh, thanks, but you're gonna get in trouble. The police are pretty strict in this part of the city, you know. And I actually don't know where the strict police live or not, you know, but he obviously seems to know where the strict police live. And I was like, don't worry, you know, I don't mind if the police give me a hard time for facing the wrong way. I'll face the wrong way for you. Shine these lights on you. And he's like, thanks, you know, but do you have any glue or anything? Do you have any rope, is what he asked. And I'm like I'm in my little Subaru, in my nothing, with my nothing in my empty car, and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything like that. And then my mind like opens up, and I see the strap that I have around my legs. And so what I do, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is a little bit too much information, but I don't think so. It's just a fact of life. Like just being in a wheelchair, I don't have any control of my legs. And so when I wear a skirt or a dress, my legs, like so if my hands are my knees, then they just kind of go apart. Like that's just where they sit naturally on my wheelchair. But that's not very ladylike in a wheelchair. And so I use a little strap to strap my knees together so that whenever I'm in a skirt or a dress, my knees are always strapped together. And I've actually got one right here. So this is the strap, or one of them. I had several. You can see it's kind of raggedy. It's actually an old catheter strap. Like it holds, when you have a catheter on your leg or like a leg bag and stuff, this actually holds it to your leg. And I initially started out with a catheter bag. Like what do you do? Like that's part of spinal cord injury life. But now I don't use one anymore, but I kept the straps. So I have these straps and I use these to strap around my knees. I mean, that's not a very good visual, but you get it, right? And so I see in my mind the strap that I have around my knees. And my initial reaction is, no way. No way. No way. No way, no way, no way! Heavenly Father, how can you ask me to give that away? That's my favorite one! Like the Velcro on this particular strap that I'm holding, I mean, this has got to be, I've been paralyzed 13 years almost on March 6th. And this particular strap is that old. That's how old this strap is. The other one is newer, and the Velcro is stronger. It's not flimsy like this. It doesn't come apart like this one does. And so I was like, I can't give that away. I love that strap. I love that strap. But then I see him continuing to work on his moped in the light of my headlights, and I think, this is what the Lord wants me to give. This is what I have to give this man. I don't have any skills in fixing mopeds. I don't have any rope. I don't have any hands to offer him. I have nothing. I don't even think it's appropriate for me to offer him a ride. Like, I don't have anything else to give him, but I have this. And so I lift up my skirt and I pull it up. I mean, he's not there. It's very modest. And I pull it off and I roll it up so it looks really nice. And I lean out the window and I say, hey, I found this. Will this help? And he comes over and he takes it and he looks at it and he tests the Velcro. And it's strong. I know it's strong. I have proven this Velcro strap in battle. And he's like, yeah, I think this will work. And he goes over and he straps up his moped. He's like, thanks. Because the gas can or something, I don't know really what was happening, but something kept falling off. And so he strapped it up and he's like, perfect. And then he rode away. He rode away on his moped with my leg strap. And it was a nice strap too. Like it didn't have this green bit on it so that you knew it was a catheter bag, leg strap or anything. It was just a white strap with Velcro on it. That's all it was. And so, you know, I felt good about that like it just looked like a white strap for him. And I felt so good knowing that even in my nothingness, with my nothing, I had something left to offer the Lord. And when he asked for it, I felt so good that I gave it. Even though I hesitated at first, but I gave it. And I was grateful that I did. And I'm currently grateful that he has it. I think about it a lot because I really miss that strap. If anybody wants to send me a new strap, they totally can. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching this motivational minute. I hope that you feel motivated. That even when you feel like you have nothing left to give, that when the Savior asks for a little bit more, you can give it. You have it to give, and he wants it, and you can give it. And those little tests of faith, Strengthen us so that we know next time that we're not as naked as we appear. I mean, we're not, you know, we're not as empty-handed as we feel like we are. That we always, always, always have something that we can give to the Lord and to someone else. If we're willing to obey those promptings and never, never, never postpone our prompting and act on those, we will find that we really do have things left. And we really are useful to the Lord, even when we feel like we're not. And I hope that motivates you like it motivates me. Thank you again so much for watching. Share this video with someone who you'd like to motivate. Come visit me on my website. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Those links are in the description below. And we'll see you next time.